Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is the 15th of May in the year 2021 and I'm in Woodmere, New York. I'm at the corner of Peninsula Boulevard and Church Avenue and it is now 6:40 a.m. and the temperature is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. And as always I have with me my friend and driving partner, Buddy. Buddy, how are you doing this morning?
Great. Really nice to be alive.
And by the way, sorry to take you out of your bed so early to take me out on the island.
Oh no, this is beautiful. Nice early start. This day is beautiful. This is the time to be out so I can enjoy my driving before too many other drivers get out here.
Yeah, and today is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a high of 75.
That's nice. That sounds like electric bike scooter riding day.
Well, guess what? When I go back home, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, it'll still be early enough to go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to sleep and then from there get up and shuffle up. But that's it. If you get up early and do what you have to do, then you can go back home and sleep.
Right, and you don't waste the day.
It's some people who they in their early 20s or even late 30s or 40s, and they're trying to live life as if they make it already and just want to sleep and live a certain kind of way, and you have to make it first before you can live it,
Right.
Yeah, so I got up early and already did a couple of things. So even though I got to go in the backyard and fill up my bird feeders and stuff.
You did already?
No, that's what I'm saying. Whenever I go back home.
Okay, now we're Rockaway Turnpike. Oh wow, we're at Rockaway Turnpike already? We would go straight, we would go into Rockaway. We would turn on Rockaway Turnpike, we'll be heading back toward the Jamaica area.
Let's go to the Jamaica area.
Okay.
One of these days coming up soon, maybe next week. Or sometime I want to go over to Rockaway Beach.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, that's the longest urban beach in the United States.
Yeah, I rode the whole boardwalk at one time.
You did?
Yeah, it's a nice ride. I went all the way down to the end. Came all the way back to, I think we were like Beach 37th Street.
Yeah, I like it over there.
Yeah, that's nice. And then they redone the boardwalk, so I think
I noticed.
there's still just a small patch that is real board.
Yeah,
The rest is like cement or something.
Yeah, it looked really nice.
It does. Nice and smooth.
We're passing a Golden Cross Caribbean Bakery and Grill.
The last time I was on a Rockaway Beach, it was during the pandemic, and the Parks Department was out there kind of guarding to make sure people didn't. I believe it was Parks Department.
I don't know, but we're still in the pandemic, Of course, it's easing somewhat.
In the midst of
the height.
The height of it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to my right here, you have the 5-Town Shopping Center. Over there, you have Party City, Lowe's, T-Mobile, Super Deal, Models, Danny's, Vision Works.
And they're building again out here. Wow.
Yeah.
This was all swamp kind of area at one time. So I guess they filled it in and did whatever they had to do to make it solid. Drove the pile so far down into the solid ground that it won't make a difference.
Crossing Brookville Boulevard.
And we're on Rockaway Turnpike. This was a real raceway one time years ago. People used to fly down this stretch. Now you see there's a speed limit up to 35 miles per hour.
Yeah. And I know you're talking about flying down it. You used to fly down it too.
Oh boy. And I wasn't on one of those jet planes over here in Kennedy Airport either. I was in my car, we were rolling.
What type of car you had then?
Let me see, I think I had a 1970 Chevy Nova.
Oh.
Because going by, my brother was saying they were in another car, and I was in my car. And when I came by him, he said, "Man, all I can hear were your tires going, shoo."
How fast could that car go?
Well, it only had probably only had 120 on the speedometer. I don't remember what was on the speedometer. But I don't even know if I ever took it up to 100. I may have tried it one time and backed up because I got scared probably. You know, when you start going that fast, if you're on a wide open road, it doesn't seem like you're going that fast.
Yeah.
When you're on a road where things are kind of close and,
yeah.
oh my goodness, you can see how fast you're passing those standing objects, man. It'll make your heart beat. But some people love the adrenaline rush, you know what I mean?
Not me.
I know you like to play it on the safe side.
Yeah.
Well, as I get older, I do too, because it just seems like the pain level as I'm older is just a little bit higher when I fall than it was when I was younger.
What you say, your pain tolerance level drop?
Yes.
And we're in Jamaica now, right?
Yeah. Are we in Jamaica? Yeah, we should be in Jamaica now, yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because I think coming up there we should have a DMV.
Yeah, that's
That's
it. Yeah,
in
right down
Jamaica.
there, yeah.
And we're about to cross Guy Arbor Boulevard.
Speaking of pain, yesterday when I was working, I had picked up this door. I think it was part of some sort of cabinet at one time. And it wasn't a really big door either.
Oh, pause for cars.
Right.
Yeah, here you have the New York State Department of Motor Vehicles right here. Yeah, okay, continue.
Yeah, and anyway, I had a couple of pieces of furniture, I guess, in my hand, and this particular piece is dropped down toward my foot. And it just happened to turn in such a way where, and it wasn't a big piece of object either, where the corner of it fell right on the tip of my toe. I mean, right on my toenail. Wham!
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't have on hard shoes, I had on sneakers, and so, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, the pain, right? But you know how when the pain starts to kind of let up, how you just, oh man, what a relief it was.
You know, that's why for certain kind of jobs, they have hard hat and steel toe shoes.
Steel toe shoes, yeah.
I've had my fair share of pain in this life, because the worst pain I ever felt in this life was when I had my pulmonary embolism. That's when I had my blood clot in my lung, and I almost died. Thank God I'm still here, but that pain is something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, no? I didn't know I would make it, but every time I think about it, you know, it makes my body cringe. So sometimes, to be honest, I think about it and I cry, because I know I could have been a goner, you know, if I didn't make it to the hospital in time. But to see me make it out and doing a lot better, of course I'm still, you know, not totally well, and I'm on medication and stuff, you know, but I feel really good, and I get around, you know.
Well,
but that was a scary experience, really scary.
Does an experience like that make you appreciate life more?
Yeah.
We're now entering on to Blvd Expressway. I believe the number is Interstate 678. Yes, it is. There's the sign. Blvd North Bronx.
And the elevated roadway we're looking at above there, that's the track for the JFK Air Train, and that track is 8.1 miles long, and it runs out of JFK Airport to Howard Beach and Jamaica stations, and you can get the air train at any terminal in JFK Airport.
You know, again said that I had no idea it was that long. You know, as a matter of fact, I really didn't even know that it went all the way to Howard Beach. I thought it was just
Yeah, it's 8.1
Jamaica
miles.
into the airport. That's good to know. I know they were talking about at one time extending it to LaGuardia, whether they're actually going to do it or not. Who knows? But I know there was talk about it at one point.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Man, this is going to be like an ISO kind of obstruction, but it really is not.
You know when they were building it?
Clear.
You know when they were building the overhead track?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
How long ago was
I
it?
don't remember the year. This is not too old. Could you look it up and tell me? This is not too old.
It was opened on December 17, 2003. Yeah, that's fairly new.
Yeah, right.
Yes, elevated railway, and just as I told you, it's 8.1 miles long. That's 13 kilometers. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it's older than that.
I knew it was relatively new. I just couldn't remember exactly how
Yeah.
new it was. Not even 20 years old yet. And Woodmere lost his life in building this. It's an unmanned car, though, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, the unmanned car, right? The
I don't know.
no engineer, no motorman. It actually moves pretty fast. I remember one day I was driving, I think I was driving next to it or whatever, and it was going faster than I was going. I said, wow, I didn't know this thing actually go that fast.
out for this time of year. People who sell icy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking exit 9 West for Northern Boulevard.
Hard to see the lights when it turn yellow because the sun is glaring off it.
Yep. In Corona.
No building coming up here. Wow. Another one. Yeah, they're definitely rebuilding Corona. Every space they get, the building is going up. Which I guess you could say is a good thing.
You know, when you watch a Great Gatsby, they mention Corona in there, you know, and a lot of people call it the rise from the ash dumps.
Really?
And even over where you have Corona Golf Playground, I don't remember the address for that. That playground there was a part of Flushing Meadows Corona Park until they had the Cortimonius district thing, and they did whatever they did. Then it changed and it was no longer a part of Flushing Meadows Corona Park, so it's now Corona Golf Playground.
Oh, they did some redistricting rather.
Yeah, so that long stretch of land there where that used to be, that used to be all dump, you know. Yeah. And I say when you watch a Great Gatsby, you hear they mention Corona ash dumps because yeah. When I watched that movie, in the end of it, it just hurt me so bad, you know, to see how one person could have loved somebody like that, and in the end, you know, they just let them take the blame for something, you know, that they didn't do, and they just lose their life because of it.
The Great Gatsby, you talking
Yeah. That's with DiCaprio.
Right.
Yeah, but of course there's a lot of other side to the movie and, you know, everything, but that's the part that got me. Yeah. We're at the corner of Junction Boulevard and Northern Boulevard, and to my right you have the Louis Armstrong Intermediate School. And this is the road for the Q72 bus that runs from LaGuardia Airport all the way down to Rego Park. Does it go into Queens Boulevard or just stop at Rego Park?
It stops right the block before Queens Boulevard.
Okay, so it'd say Rego Park.
In Rego Park, yeah.
You know how Rego Park got its name? Rego Park got its name from the Real Good Construction Company. Yeah, they were the one who developed a lot of areas around that side, and furthermore for the other sides in the 1920s.
Okay.
Yeah, so they came up and get the name from that. So the RE from the real and the GO from the good. So the place became Rego Park from Real Good Construction. And you also have a real good playground. Yeah, down there as well.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Most of those places, they were farmlands. Yeah, that farm produced to supply Manhattan and other areas.
Okay.
Yeah. Right at the corner here, 436, it's now Junction Seafood Restaurant, Spanish American food. It was Crab Shack. Even last week it was Crab Shack.
Really?
Yeah.
It's changed again. Huh?
Yeah.
So you got brand new roll-up doors on there.
Crossing 35th Avenue. And I'll be ending my ride at the corner of 37th Avenue and Junction Boulevard in Corona, Queens, New York. As always, I hope you have enjoyed the ride with me. Please remember to subscribe and see you soon.